you. Well, the Edmonton Oilers open up the first half of this California back-to-back set as they make their way to San Jose for a date with the Sharks on Monday night. Welcome to the Oilers TV live pregame show. I'm your host, Tony Barr. Thanks so much for making us a part of your Monday morning. Now, it appears that Jay Woodcroft will go with an 11 forward, 7 defenseman construction once again in his second game as head coach of the Edmonton Oilers. We'll get a confirmation on that when he comes up here with the media availability at the SAP Center in just a few moments. There is one change, however, and that is between the pipes as Stuart Skinner will make his 12th start of the season. He looks to get back to 500 and improve to 6-6-0 on the season. Now, the Oilers are 6-2-1 in their last 10 games, but this is an important stretch for the hockey club as their next 3 games are all within the Pacific Division, including 2 teams that are 4 points above them heading into Monday night. That, of course, will be LA tomorrow and back home against the Anaheim Ducks on Thursday night. Now, as for the Sharks, they're 9-1-1 in their last 11 games against Edmonton overall, and it will be James Reimer getting the start between the pipes as we will hear from Evander Kane and head coach Jay Woodcroft in just a few moments. Stay tuned. Evander, I'm sure you'll be asked a lot of questions about returning to San Jose. So right now, I'll just maybe ask you on a team scope. This is a very important week for you guys. 3 Pacific Division opponents, including 2 teams ahead of you in the standings. How important is it to get off to a good start tonight?
Yeah, it's it's a big road trip. Two divisional opponents that are right in the thick of things, and we have some games in hand, so we want to use those to our advantage.
Looks like you're going to be playing on a line with Draisaitl again tonight. Now, I know they're both two superstar players in McDavid and Draisaitl, but do you have to alter your game in any way when it comes to playing with either one of those guys?
Not really. For me, I think they're obviously different players, but possess a lot of the same qualities and what they can bring on the ice. So, don't have to change too much when it comes to my game.
Has he caught you off guard at all with the backhand pass yet?
In practice, he has a couple of times. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, he passes the puck probably better on his backhand than most guys do on their forehand when it comes to 90% of the league. So he's real talented when it comes to that skill.
What are some of the emotions coming into the game here tonight for you?
Honestly, not that much. It's funny. The coaches asked me yesterday, and I really haven't given much thought to it. So I'm just looking forward to getting out there and getting a win.
Anybody else? Okay, I'll ask one more then. In terms of Jay Woodcroft, you've met him a few days ago. What are your first impressions of him?
Good energy. Really cognizant of what's going on with the individual guys and the group, and I think he's come in in a real short period of time, and really kind of put his touches on the group pretty quickly. So it's been good to see, and I'm sure that's just going to continue as we go along here.
Evander, what kind of reception do you think you'll get tonight?
I have no idea.
Does it matter to you?
No, it probably matters to you guys more than it matters to me. Yeah.
What's when you look back the last couple of years with the Sharks, you guys went from being 2 wins away from the Cup final to missing the playoffs the last couple of years, being just well out of it. What do you think happened here?
Well, we obviously lost some players from that year you're talking about, and obviously weren't as good of a hockey team and didn't have as much success. So that's what happened there.
Do you kind of, when you look back and you say, was it a missed chance to keep that group together, or how do you?
I don't know. Those aren't my decisions to make, right? I mean, those are questions you guys have to ask somebody else. So that's I have no say in terms of personnel when it comes to the team.
Do you expect a more physical? I mean, you probably just touched on this, but do you expect a physical game at all tonight?
I mean, this is the NHL, so I think every game's physical.
Evander, Bob said yesterday that it wasn't, whatever happened here in San Jose, like it wasn't just, one thing, it was a combination of things. Does that kind of track with you?
I don't understand the question.
Why didn't things work out for you in San Jose?
Well, I mean, we've continued to beat this dead horse over and over and over again, and, you seem to continue to want to talk about it over and over again. I'm not even part of the team anymore, and you're probably writing more articles about me than you are anybody else on the team, so I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I'm here to play hockey, and you'll continue to make those judgments and write your reports. Great.
Is it weird to play against them, though, given that the grievance is still sort of hanging out there? And
honestly, not really. Like I said, I've kind of moved on, so I'm happy where I'm at and looking forward to the game tonight.
The centers that you're playing with right now, you're about as deep as any in the Western Conference with Leon and with Connor and also with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Yeah.
Just give us an idea about the privilege of being able to play with guys like that.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. Obviously, that was one of the things I looked at when making a decision, and why I thought Edmonton would be a great fit. The depth they have at center, and it makes it a lot easier to play with and fit in for sure.
What is it about this team that gives you the belief that you can be where you want to be at the end of the schedule?
I think just obviously, we have 2 of the best players in the world, and I think if the rest of us can get it together and contribute in an impactful way and help them, I think we give ourselves a good chance to win every night. So it starts at center a lot of the times when you're building teams, and we have 2 of the best, 3 of the best probably, and that definitely makes us optimistic. Thanks, guys.
that you'll be going 11-7 again tonight. Can you confirm that?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to go 11-7. We're going to stick with the same lineup that we dressed at home in Edmonton, and Stuart Skinner starting in net for us tonight.
Yeah. Why Skinner? What was the conversation there?
Well, I think we're playing a lot of hockey over the next period of days, and we have full confidence in Stuart Skinner. And for us, it was a good opportunity for him to get into the game and help our team win.
I know you're familiar with running 11-7 down in Bakersfield a ton. Why just maybe take us through the process of doing it in the first 2 games in the NHL here?
We felt in the first game back in Edmonton that it gave us the best chance to win, and I think it gives us the best chance to win tonight.
Nice, simple answer. For Vander Kane, in your experiences with past players playing against old franchises, or they're making their first game back, what is your experience with that, and how much are the guys kind of looking forward to maybe getting a win tonight?
Well, for me, I've been nothing but impressed with Vander Kane. I think he's single-minded in his purpose, and that's to get a win tonight for the Edmonton Oilers, and that's what he's about. And I'm sure he's excited to play in San Jose, but like I said, I know that he's single-minded in his purpose, which is for our team to get 2 points tonight.
With your history with Stuart, tell me what you like about his game, what makes him successful.
Yeah, obviously with Stuart, he's somebody that have had a relationship with over the last 4 years. I've seen him progress over those 4 years into growing into the goalie he is today. I've been a part of teams where he's won a lot of games for those teams, and so I have full confidence in his ability. He's taken a little bit of a step this year to play more NHL hockey games, and I think he gives our team a chance to win tonight.
Also with that history, what did you see from Tyler Benson on Friday night's game? And he stays in the lineup, but what did you like about his game?
Well, Tyler, I thought skated well, number one. I thought he made plays with the puck. He finished a plus in the game. He was on the ice for our winning goal, what ended up being our winning goal. I have, similar to Stuart, I have a relationship with Tyler that goes back years. I've seen his development as a player, and him being in the lineup means that I believe he can help our team win.
Knowing all these guys as well as you do from your days in Bakersfield, how much of an advantage is that, obviously, for right now to allow you to give yourself the lineup you need to win?
Well, I think what it does is there's a familiarity there with skill sets. I think I'm comfortable in the presence with most of our players in the room, just having had past relationships either with my time in Edmonton or seeing some of these young players work through the program in Bakersfield. What we said a few days ago was that I'm looking forward to strengthening those relationships and building new ones with the players that I don't yet know. But I think anytime you have a history with someone, you're aware of what they can bring to the table. And like I said, the lineup we're dressing tonight, I believe, gives us a very good chance to win the game.
Well, you've also got familiarity with this building, both for this team and against them, going with Bakersfield against the Barracuda. It's just, what are your thoughts about coaching in the game tonight?
I'm excited. It's my first road game with our team here in Edmonton. Have spent years on both sides of the equation in this building, and it was nice to come in and see a lot of friendly faces and say hi. But like Evander, my focus is on trying to help our team win the game tonight.
And your focus is against a team that hasn't played for a little bit, but on their last road trip, they played against some pretty good teams. I'm sure you've watched the tape. Just what are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think the San Jose Sharks are a very hard-working team. I think they have a belief in the way they want to play the game. I think they're committed to it. And, there's a lot of really good hockey players on the other side. So we know what to expect heading into this game. We've done our work, and now it's about going out and executing.
Jay, how did your time with the San Jose Sharks kind of mold you into the head coach you are today?
Well, for me, at that time, it was my first opportunity to be an assistant coach in the NHL, and I'm very thankful for that opportunity. Made a lot of really good friendships in the city of San Jose, have made a lot of really good player-coach relationships. I built a lot of player-coach relationships with a lot of the players that came through the program at that time. And I think anytime you're around players of that caliber, you can learn a lot about how they see the game. And so as a young coach, I was all ears and tried to learn as much as I could, not only from our coaching staff, but also from the quality of players that we had here at that time.
Jay, we talked to Logan yesterday. He says he's a guy you guys stay in touch a little bit through text messages. Curious if any other former Sharks might have got in touch with you after you got the head coaching job.
Yeah, heard from a lot of people, but like I said, we had some special teams over that time frame, and players like Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton and Joe Pavelski, Dan Boyle, players from that time in San Jose Sharks history have definitely reached out, and like I said, we had some special people at that time, and I'm thankful for them thinking of me when I received this position.
I know your focus is on tonight's game, but also kind of interesting. You guys play Todd and the Kings tomorrow. That'd be kind of fun too, just to.
Yeah, I understand your attraction to that question, but in all seriousness, my focus and attention is directed on what's before us tonight, and that's a quality hockey team that's going to present quite a challenge. And as I said before about Evander, I think from our coaching staff, from myself, and from our entire team, we have a singleness of purpose, which is to leave this building with 2 points.
Thank you.